Hey everyone.
Howdy, folks, and welcome back to the Out of Character Podcast.
Adventure
Podcast.
Where we podcast our adventures and we character our
out and podcast our of adventure podcast. This is Marcus Womble signing in.
Please sign out.
Signing out. Goodbye.
Can we turn Marcus off and on again to see if we can restart him?
Bing, boom, boom, boom.
.exe isn't working. Marcus.exe has crashed.
Boom, 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 bing. Oh, hey guys, this is Marcus Womble.
Oh, I thought you were about to do like an old school like dial tone connector.
I'm sure that was pleasant for our listeners.
Hey, that was
They
the first
loved it.
dubstep, okay? Someone got real high at home, was listening to that. It was like, man, I can make a song out of that.
Like Skrillex when he was born.
Yeah, when he was born?
I think he
Bored.
like 17.
Is
I
he?
don't know how old he is. No, he's probably,
When he started making music, he looked like he
he's
was
not
5.
older than us.
I'm pretty sure he's like, if not around the same age. We're going to look this up now?
Yeah.
We are looking
All
this
right.
up.
Out of Character Adventure Podcast, where you can figure out where,
How old Skrillex is.
I think Sonny Malone, or that's his name,
Oh
right?
shit, he's older than us.
Yeah.
How old is he? 35?
No, just 31.
Oh, nice. Wait,
He was born.
in 1986. Nope.
Wow.
Hold up. 80. 88?
Yeah, he was born 9 days after my wife.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. That close.
Yep.
I wonder if they're related.
Now you just
I mean, they look related. Look at him.
now
They
you
both
just
have
aged
glasses.
your wife.
Close enough.
You just aged your wife on our podcast.
It's fine.
She doesn't listen.
She's about to come in here and
She,
slap us.
she listened to the intro. I was like, hey, you listened to episode 1 yet? She's like, I'm getting to it. No, you ain't.
You know she doesn't care.
Woman, why you lie?
She'll support you. She won't
Why
listen to
are
it.
you lying?
Why are you lying?
All right. Well, let's
Why
get
are you lying?
let's get down to
Why are you lying?
I have my coffee.
I can tell.
I'm gonna need more.
For those who aren't aware,
Make me
like
some too.
not 5 minutes ago, John was like dead asleep.
Passed the fuck out on my couch.
Hey, I was curled up next to Monty. And the next thing I know, I had a big old boxer tongue shoved up my nose, and I woke up.
It happens.
I was like, Monty, no. And he just pulled at my face.
Well, he is a boxer.
Yeah, he's about to get boxed.
So,
Thank you, Syrinscape, for letting us use your wonderful audio system. Hey, that's my line.
I know, but you did George's line, so.
Yeah, but we don't care about him.
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
Just kidding.
I care about you.
No, that's
George.
fine.
Just kidding.
I care so much. How
You
are
know-
you doing, George?
I'm good.
You have 2 characters for him to kill, though. I have one.
I know. I made a backup because I'm smart.
Ah, fuck. I will. All of a sudden, Darren Jr. will walk up. I will avenge my dad. Why do you look exactly like him?
Wasn't that bro like 19? Damn.
Ed. Big dick mystic.
All right. We actually have a returning sponsor today.
No
Fuck.
Yeah.
way.
I swear to God, if you bring in some shit stain,
No.
Doug Giovanni,
No, it's this. Is this the
I
brand we
will
actually
throw
like?
hands.
This is the brand we actually like. It's Crispy Pants.
Pantalones?
Oh,
fuck.
yes.
Crispy Pants is back.
No, now I'm hungry.
They have a new flavor now.
They burned my balls though.
You guys will never guess.
Zesty
Cajun
shorts?
Cargos.
Cajun cargo.
Cajun Cargos.
I'm
If
a
you like the
big
taste
fan
of
of
frog
Cajun.
legs and gator,
I
you're
do.
gonna love some Cajun Cargos.
I really do. Like, I'm hungry
folks.
now.
So again,
George doesn't know how to respond to me actually liking those things.
Can't wait to get my thighs in those Cajun cargos.
yeah, get them nice and swampy.
Oh yeah.
No, that's the taint area.
Woo!
Marcus, I know about that chub.
I didn't do much research on the Cajun side. So all I know is Zydeco is that type of music. So if you're a fan of Zydeco, you're a fan of Cajun Cargos.
or Tabasco, because Tabasco is made in a little island off of Louisiana.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah,
Well, you guys learned 2 things today, if
The
anything.
more you know.
And
If you leave this show learning nothing,
You
at
know
least
how
learn
old
those 2
Skrillex
things.
is and where Tabasco's made.
Yeah.
and driving through Louisiana at night on
Yeah.
the countryside is scary as fuck.
Like little gator speed bumps everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, at least whenever you hit a speed bump, you get like a nice, like,
No.
gator.
No, George, that's not how that works. Their little spines are kind of hard and sharp. I did shoot one in the eye though with a BB gun when I was like 10.
I bet that pissed it off.
Yes. And then
They didn't die,
I
obviously.
learned that when they get on the land, they can sprint hella fast.
Oh, yeah. Gators are surprisingly fast.
Yeah, I lost my BB gun that summer.
Hey, lost an eye, you lost a BB gun. Sounds like a fair trade to me.
You're just like hopping up on his back. Hey, bro, what the fuck?
You got to do it in a Cajun accent.
Hit.
Oh,
Wait.
George, did we tell you about the new segment we're going to
Hey,
start
bro,
doing?
what the? No.
Is it
That's not
the
No,
Marcus
it's-
does an accent?
Yes.
Hold on.
I
Hey, bro, what the fuck? No.
Nope.
No.
think of Gambit.
Oh. Oh.
Why do you sound like the grape lady?
I don't know. He said Gambit and I heard Grape Lady.
All right, folks. Let's actually kick this show off and we'll have enough shenanigans for later.
John, why weren't
Waka
you
waka
dancing?
waka 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 waka. Oh, I wasn't dancing because my friend, shout out to Abby, asked me what actions.
Ew, Abby.
Abby Zandergeef asked me what action movie she should watch tonight because she feels like some action.
Yeah.
I tell her Space Jam, and I'm trying to convince her why it's the best action movie of all time.
Hold on. Can we go back to our intro so we can talk about this for a bit? Can we do the song again?
No.
Damn it.
Space Jam is the most action-packed movie of all times. Those slams, those dunks, oh boy.
Aliens? Alien invasion?
Giant alien invasions,
So last
Takeover
time on
of
Out
Powers.
of Character,
Bugs Bunny,
Oh, shit.
Tasmanian Devil.
our merry band of intrepid adventurers found themselves making their way through what looks like a uncovered chasm.
Uncovered your mom last night.
And they made their way through some treacherous and potentially dangerous obstacles. There was
This recap's boring.
there was a large underground pool of water of some sort that Jed tried to make his way through but didn't manage to. And then once they made their way through the chasm or underground cave source, cave of some sort, they finally made their way to what looked like something of promise. They found themselves face to face with this oddly colored stone wall. After breaking through, they find a elven figure on the other side, panting, reciting some sort of incantation of some sort, reading through what seemed to be a scroll. Excuse me. And he had summoned forth an elemental. A fight ensues, but the champions remain victorious as they fell this creature.
Barely. Oh, sorry. Barely. Oh, you turned me up. Okay.
Upon successfully
So back to Space Jam, then.
defeating this creature, they now have the opportunity to question this individual.
Wait, we don't want to talk about how...
Lola Bunny kicks ass.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
No,
not
back to
that. I was going to talk about how much Yorick sucks in a fight.
Oh, incredibly.
And how much of my time was spent just keeping him the fuck alive.
Can we talk about how I have no spell slots or sorcery points left?
And basically, like, the only reason that Yorick is still alive is because of Michael's secret stuff. It all comes back around to Space Jam. All right, go ahead.
Hold on. Just gonna roll a Constitution saving throw. Do I succeed with a 17?
No, you take psychic damage.
Oh fuck! Fuck shit! All right, well I'm gonna go making a new character because we pissed George off with Space Jam.
I pulled Ashlock up. I was like, hey, you got full health.
Oh shit, boy! Did you realize he's not here?
Nope.
You
got
guys
8
stand in this
health.
large
Music.
chamber.
We stand in the music. We face the music.
This creature, rubble, still on the floor before you. Yorick, fresh blood pouring down his head. Jed wounded, and Darren struggling to even
Ominous
find a
music
good breath.
intensifies.
The ominous music is really loud. Thank you, George. George is glaring at me.
What do you do?
Al, York,
Yes.
I thought you were supposed to be a protector. Hey, where'd that armor come from? We realized as we were setting up that George forgot to equip Yorick's armor. And
You see, I didn't want it to get damaged, so I took it off.
hey, you're a dumb son of a bitch.
Hindsight is 2020.
All right, shit. Is that wall open now?
No,
Not entirely,
He
but-
shut it off with that, like, wall of stone or something, right?
Mhm. He put up another stone wall after the creature passed through.
They call him Jackson.
George is gonna kill us.
Look, guys, I've been drinking some whiskey already.
I've been
So what are
drinking my
y'all doing?
coffee. I'm gonna just start throwing fire bolts at it and breaking that wall down.
Jed, do you help at all?
Hold on. Let me see if I can get through to him real quick. I'm gonna go over and I was gonna say knock on the wall, but it's stone, so I'm gonna slap it, kind of like a knot, and
Thwop, thwop. Sounds
just
like
like
you're
at
throwing...
the top of my voice in Elvish.
You know Elvish?
Yeah,
We've discussed this.
a couple of times.
I don't remember.
I read the Elvish note. I talked to the guy in Elvish.
Oh, that's right.
So at the top of my voice, look, we just want to talk with you. We're not causing trouble. We can go if you don't want to talk to us.
There's stillness.
Look, hey, we're gonna break this wall down, but it's not any hostility. We're just trying to get to where we can have a conversation with you. All right,
Was that in common or Elvish?
Elvish.
Okay.
So all this, meanwhile, Darren, you're not really privy to the conversation, but
That's fine.
you trust in Jed.
I also feel like my Elvish is like extremely broken and probably like
So, like Marcus doing accents?
Ukrainian.
Yes.
About as much Ukrainian. So yeah,
It's a lot of like, we here are not for trouble.
yeah. We not hurt
Cats.
you. Kind of.
Bathrooms.
We gonna break wall.
PP hurts.
Kind of, you know.
You seem to garner no response.
All right. I guess we'll just kind of break through, but gently, so we don't scare them.
Yeah, I'm not
Really,
really.
really trying not to scare man who sent this creature to.
Yeah,
Well, the thing is, I don't want to fight another creature because we gonna die if we do that.
Don't think there's much fight in this one. If he is cowering away behind the wall.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about another one of those creatures.
Very well.
Firebolt.
Roll me some damage.
I will, George.
Roll me some damage.
I will.
And I believe that I had cast my last spell doing
Good berry.
Goodberry, and I've got 10 full
Yeah.
Goodberry shots.
8.
Okay.
8. You get a good crack. Just, I'll say in time, nothing's stopping you. There's no-
7.
you break through the wall. And in
6.
fact, Yorick
5.
is
Alright, now you're burning
taking
him.
his shield, and kind of like whenever you blast, he like finds a good crack and puts his shield and just starts using it as a makeshift pickaxe, essentially.
Nice.
So with your joint effort, there is a wall broken, and there is a now visible individual on their knees, and you see before them a staff that looks to be made of cobbled stone, reddish, almost like a brick,
Or like clay.
a little bit, but a little more porous, a little more stone, a little more rigid looking.
How does he look
Hard
like
clay.
physically? Like, does he look like he's been starving down here?
He does look a bit gaunt. I wouldn't say. It's hard to tell with his elven figure whether his thinness comes from malnutrition or if it's from just natural hereditary litheness. So even with that, though, there's still some sallowness to his cheeks, still sunken in. It does seem like he might not be eating the best, but perhaps that's what he looked like originally.
I'll take
hard
out
to
some
tell.
rations as I see this. Hey,
And his hands are just kind of, so he's sitting, kneeling down, his legs underneath his butt, and his arms on his
Right.
knees, with the staff laid before him, and his head is just sat down.
As he's pulling the rations out, I'll kind of have him like push his hands back into his bag and hand him a Goodberry to give the guy, and I tell him the words in Elvish for we friends and food.
yeah, that sounded dumb coming out of your mouth. Hey, man, that sucks, but we're here to help you. Here's a magic berry that my friend makes. Fills you up. And I'll start like,
He looks at Darren as he speaks inquisitively, as if not understanding.
food.
I told you the words to tell him. Hey, look, I told you the words to tell him in Elvish for him to understand.
We friends, food.
He just stares at your open arm, your open hand extended to him with the good berry in it, and just thinks for a second, silent, looking at the three of you. Darren, you hear Alaim Horef Narefido.
Hey, what's he saying?
Darren, Jed, you understand this to be, I think I know why you're all here.
He said he knows why we're here. In Elvish. What is that?
Kind of sits up, adjusts his now visible green and golden robes, very akin to the banners you saw at the monastery up above. You're here to rescue him, I take it.
Oh, so you're not... Hey, who are we looking for again?
I don't know. I forgot my computer with my notes.
Says Darren.
Dorfinskin. Doar, I forgot my laptop.
You mean Doar?
Dorfinskin.
Doar Finskin?
He kind of like just grits his teeth, closed lip tight, and he just looks forward.
Is he kind of putting off the face that Dorfinskin is a bad dude?
Give me an insight check.
Okay. Not you, Jed. You didn't ask. I did. Fuck off.
Fine, I'll just put my natural 19 away.
You should bring that back out.
21.
You're rolling with advantage?
I was rolling with disadvantage, and I don't know why.
Just roll again. Take it.
I'll take that natural 19.
Yeah.
21.
21.
Did you get 21 as well?
Yeah.
21 twins.
So, he doesn't seem... He seems more upset. As opposed to giving off the idea that Doar is a villain of some sort.
Hey, why does he look that
He
way?
turns to you, Jed, as he seems to think you're the only one who's worth speaking to at this point.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm gonna go take a nap.
If you knew what I knew, if you had seen what I had seen,
Tell me, whatever your
you would
eyes
leave
see.
me to continue my work.
We don't plan on stopping your work.
Or if you're here to rescue him, you will be impeding my work.
What is your work?
And I have to stop him.
Hey,
From what?
Marcus, did we ever write down? Did we ever figure out what the organization's called?
No.
Oh fuck. Okay.
That's actually one of the reasons you came to find Doar.
Mm-hmm.
He might have more information on who these individuals might be.
Do I have a copy of the like little thing on their skull?
No, but you can give me a history check to see if you can recall it.
12.
A 12.
Seen it a lot the past couple days. I've dreamt about it.
Yeah, I'd say the DC is relatively low. You remember it being some sort of...
As good as I can, I'll take the end of my staff
yeah.
and draw it into the dirt. Yes. I'll start drawing it in the dirt in front of him.
All right. Let's see. He seems confused again.
And I'll spit on it like, poof, like fuck that.
What is this? He says to you, Jed.
Jed honestly doesn't know. Oh, what's that about?
This is why we came to find Dorfinskin.
This is why they look for Doar Finskin.
Silly, door's right over there. You can open it. It's a pool, not bush. I know it confuses people sometimes.
Then perhaps this is what I was meant to prevent.
Hey, do you speak common?
Yes, if you speak common.
No, I have never had a need to speak it.
No.
Well, shit.
He says poop.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll inside on you. Another natural night. No, I said shit.
Jed,
I say
do you
poop. Don't PG me.
Jed, do you have
I don't know the
any
word for shit.
religious symbology on you by chance?
I thought you said you had a necklace.
Do I?
I think so.
I believe that was your mother's necklace, so
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't be the
symbol.
symbol.
Okay. Just checking.
Does Jed?
No, I don't think I do.
All right, that's okay.
I know you put a little statuette in like your belt.
Yeah, I
as
think
well.
I've got just something in my bag, but nothing to wear.
Does Yorick?
Yord does have very a present symbology on his gauntlet, but not necessarily something that would tie to this person.
Ask him if he's seen dead people walking.
I look kind of confused.
Like, wait, have you?
I go, you see,
Dead, not dead.
not alive people walk.
Do you speak of the undead?
That word.
That's the word I was looking for.
And he kind of,
That word I once say.
you see his face kind of widen a bit. Have you been blessed with visions too?
No. He asked.
Has your friend been blessed with visions?
He wants to know if you've been blessed with visions.
No, I fought them. Killed them.
Like, go back to talk to
Mhm.
this elf and then, like, kind of snap back.
Snap back to reality. Yup, the gold's gravity.
He say he fight, he kill undead.
He begins to stand. Hands go on the floor, and he shifts. Struggles a bit, but he stands, picks up his staff, and uses it as a bit of a walking or support.
I'll stand up straight, hand out my hand with a good berry on it still. Just look at him.
Tell him I don't need that.
He says he doesn't need it. You gain 1 HP.
That's fine. I'm still a little low.
You got more than I do.
What do you got?
8?
Yeah, whatever, man.
Ask him, does he know where Doar Finskin is? Is what we're looking for.
We came looking here for him.
He just grows quiet. At the any mention of Doar, he grows quiet. And his stare goes away from you and just off into the distance.
What
What's he,
door?
oh, shit, what's he looking at now?
I go, what door
The Explorer.
work wrong? Do wrong?
It's not what he's done. It is what he's going to do. You see, I've been blessed by the Queen herself. I saw the unmaking of this land. And the one that granted this was Doar himself. I saw him at the gates. I saw him put the key in, turn it, and unleash the fury of the Forgotten. And he just, as he says this, he has this 1,000-yard stare off into the distance.
This is Halin Vani, the
Halin Vanai.
Vanai.
Yes, you understand this is the queen of the land.
Halin Vanai show you.
Yes. Do you know of the queen of land as well?
I'll pull out the little symbol of
Iftir Vanai.
Iftir and show him that and say, Mother, teach me good spirit.
I do not understand, but if you follow If dear. Then I consider you a cousin.
I'm
What's up,
hold
cuz?
my hand out to shake it, and I'll say, my name, Jed.
Hesitates for a second. Takes a breath. And slowly outstretches a hand to shake. And you see this very thin, almost sickly thin hand reach forward. And as you go to shake, you're almost scared you might hurt him by how frail he is. Will you leave me to my work then?
Let me explain to my friends.
If I may. Why show interest in this door?
Them look, Door. I know nothing.
Very well.
I find friends 2 days past. 1 day past.
It's been one day.
Okay.
Darren's off to the side, just like picking his ear. Just like, just like, oh, man, that's a big old ear boogie.
So you
I look over to Yorick and Darren. So what he explained is that he had visions that were granted to him by the Queen of the Land, and they showed Doar in the future, basically opening up a door that starts the destruction of quite a bit.
So, door opens the door?
Door, yes. Congratulations, you made a joke.
Well, I guess we just gotta capture Dorfinskin and take him in now.
Well, that's what he's, well, not necessarily that, but he is working towards stopping him.
Well, does he know where he is?
He doesn't. He is, sound like he hoped that we did.
Well, didn't we find another weak wall over there?
Yeah.
Let's go break it down and see what we see.
In Elvish, wall, us break, look, door there.
immediately you see his face grow concerned. Why bother? There's no need to go over there.
What there?
I asked you if you would leave me to my work.
Your work there?
Yes.
Can us help your work?
I would rather not get anyone else involved in this. I have a feeling this is something I have to do on my own. It's not pretty, but it is my duty.
Them very stubborn look door.
I really hate the
that's
fact
not
that you
right.
made this character choice.
I love it
I hate it.
because I've had very many conversations that went just like this.
Ukrainian?
Yes. No. Them no stop look for door. Once break wall find door.
Again, what do you need with Doar?
Hey, what do y'all need with Doar?
Information and now to take his ass in if he's the one responsible for all this.
They want information Doar have, and arrest Doar.
Again, he stares off, contemplative, taking in what you're saying and just processing it. Well, I can tell you now. Any information Doar has will not be garnered easily. But I may be able to aid you after all. But you must leave me to do what must be done.
He says he'll help us if we leave him to do his work, and that if we find Doar, he won't give us any information. Pretty sure that's what he said.
Wait, what are we supposed to do now?
It sounds like he's planning on helping us out,
Yeah?
as long as we let him continue trying to stop Doar on himself, by himself, and
So we just wait and then pick up the scraps when he's done?
how you help.
I will get the information one way or another. No matter what it takes. No matter the cost.
When?
Soon, hopefully. But there's no guarantee. It will take time. It will take sweat. Perhaps even blood.
He says that he will get us blood and sweat and information
When?
soon.
How soon is soon?
He doesn't really sound very sure.
Oh, can you reiterate and re-ask him how soon is soon?
I say before friend stubborn. Friend ask when soon.
I don't know. This has not been easy on anyone. But I know it must be done. I know it. And this is what I've been tasked with. And I may not like it, but I will do it.
Who other knows Doar will do bad?
I tried telling my colleagues, but they wouldn't listen. They just got in the way.
Why nobody in church?
That is who I told. You've been upstairs, I take it? That's how you
Yes.
got here, yes?
Yes.
And you have seen the monastery. I had brothers, but they would not listen. I told them of what I saw, how the queen had blessed me with these visions, and I knew what I had to do, but they said it was too much. I was ridiculed, ostracized, and almost exiled. But I took matters into my own hand and did what had to be done. So
He's saying that he doesn't know how long it'll be. He tried telling other people, but they just kind of judged him and didn't believe him, and yeah, he doesn't know when it'll happen.
So, either he's telling the truth and a whole monastery was bad, or he's actually the one that's going to open the door.
So what he's explaining is basically that Doar was one of the people in the monastery, and that he had this vision that in the future Doar was going to be bad, but right now he's an alright dude. And when he told everyone else, that is when he...
You okay there?
Yeah, sorry. I was having some issues with the sound. Continue.
So when he tried to convince him that Doar was going to be bad, like basically, what if all of a sudden you try to tell me that Yorick was going to open up the gates to the Nine Hells or something, and...
What? I would never.
He's making oh shit, what's the word?
No, hypothetical.
Yeah.
Hypothetical, yes.
Well,
Well, let me raise you one, sir.
Okay.
It's real funny that all the people who could either confirm or deny what this man's saying is dead or not around, and he refuses to let us go find them.
Do you want me to tell him that you think that it's suspicious that...
And have him summon a giant another earth fuck and kill us right now? Nope.
Alright, so what...
Ask him if there's any way we can help. Tell him you're good with your goddess, you're good with your dude, and I know magic. Maybe there's some way that we can help out.
Hold on, keep talking.
I'm
trying to put it in the hole.
Because as far as I see it, we're looking for one person, not this guy. And the one person we're looking for he's telling us not to go find. He doesn't want to help us find it. He said one day soon maybe he'll give us information. I don't know this guy. Doesn't seem like he understands me. Does he understand me?
he seems to be going back and forth in the conversation and looks to Jed, waiting for him to seemingly translate what is going on.
So let him know that we have things available that we can help with, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go do a thing, and I'll walk away.
What are you gonna do?
I'll lean in. And I'll face away. So like I'm between Jed and Elf Dude, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do a detect magic ritual and come back to see what this guy's holding on to and if it gives me any bad vibes. So keep him distracted for like 11 minutes.
I'll do my best.
And
I'll just try to string a couple sentences together. It's fine.
Where is he going?
I'll dash run over here, and I'll start doing detect magic.
He was, he hurt bad, fighting.
He starts moving away from you towards
Rock.
where Darren went.
Do I hear him walking?
Yeah. Well, give me a perception. But you do hear him cry out, like, Halafrio, Lestira.
I'll pull down my pants and act like I'm pooping off in this corner.
All right, give me a deception check. You hear him, Jed, say, You there? What are you doing?
Deception, you said?
Yes.
From me or?
For Darren.
Soft 20.
Soft 20?
Pants are down at my ankles. Does he walk around?
Yeah, he gets there.
Hey! And I'll cover up.
He excuses himself in Elvish.
What do you say?
He said, "Pardon me."
He excuses himself, seems to be caught off guard, but takes a couple more seconds to see what you're doing and
I'll just stay covered.
just moves away. Just round the corner.
Just around the riverbed. Well, I'm gonna go farther back now because I don't want people smelling my poo.
He say he uncomfortable with smell. move further poop.
I'll start going down over here.
Where did you all say you're from?
I meet friend one day past. They walk from Almondshire.
So you're from nearby.
Don't ask me how I know that.
Yes.
Very well.
So friend, very much want help, big help, find Doar. How, friend, help you?
I don't need any help. I can manage on my own as I have before.
Friend have job. Need finish job. Want help you.
Yes, you've told me they are looking for Doar for any information he might have on what that symbol might have to do with anything.
Where? Oh, go.
I will do everything in my power to get that information for you. I can
How?
assure you, I will do my best.
Can I roll an insight on
Yes,
this?
of course.
That's a 6.
6. He seems genuine. You're trying to read his body language, but it's just confusing. Your brain is doing that thing where you like take in the words and then translate instead of just automatically understanding. So that's putting a bit of a falter in this. But if you'd like to say anything else,
Basically, I'm just gonna try to
keep him
stall.
occupied.
Yeah.
You do. You make quite small talk. And Darren, you managed to finish your spell.
I will say while I'm still talking to him, I'm basically gonna try to figure out like the order of events. Like, so basically, he had this vision. He talked to the order. Is that when Doar went missing? Like, did he run away or did he go missing? Like, what happened? What's the story?
If you're trying to recall with him, he gets his visions. He's doubtful for a small amount of time, but then he takes that initiative and starts telling some of the clergy, I guess. But they don't believe him. Clergy.
What's a clergy?
It's the clergy of clerics.
It's their Claritin.
They don't believe him,
Clergy clear.
and he struggles with this. But he grows more and more intent on seeing it through. So then he confronts Doar, who of course denies it and tries to quell his information. And then he just kind of goes on about doing everything he can to make sure it doesn't happen. This vision isn't fulfilled. This somewhat prophecy. He never really mentions when or how Doar went missing, or where his clergy went.
If I press kind of that information, do I just get the runaround?
Essentially, it comes down to they got in his way, so he went around them
around their dead bodies.
And he just keeps looking off in the distance every time you press on and press on. It's like doing what must be done to stop this. That's what's important.
Your clergy still alive?
As far as I know.
Why you hide here?
This is where I feel at home.
Why?
The earth. It surrounds me. It shelters me. I feel the Queen's embrace whenever I'm down here. I know she looks over me now with pride. And he actually smiles for once.
I'm gonna kind of talk to York a little bit. Hey man, some of the stuff that he's saying to me is really kind of throwing me off a bit. A lot of stuff about kind of like the clergy was trying to stop him and him going around them, and they're all kind of missing now. I don't know if he did that or what. He won't give you a direct answer. Really getting kind of freaked out by this. I don't really know what to believe about what's going on here.
Yorick kind of puts his hands on his hips.
So sassy.
He looks at you and his eyes trail to the ground and they start making their way to that discolored wall.
And as he's looking around, I go, hey, just watch your eyes because, you know, he doesn't speak our language, but he can see what we're doing. But I agree.
The more we stay here, the more and more uneasy I get.
It's kind of how this conversation's going with him.
Do you trust him?
Well, as far as the visions from the god, but I don't know, Mama always warned me about fanatics and people with dogmatic beliefs and how...
That's a big word.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't know that word. People with a lot of unchanging of their ways. I don't know if this is one of those people she kind of warned me about.
I understand, and as someone of faith myself, I understand standing by the word of your patron despite potentially obvious deterrence. But one must know where the line starts and when you have crossed it. I just wish I could speak to him.
Do you want to ask him questions through me, or?
I want him to tell me what he is willing to do. Is he willing to take a life for this vision? Ask him that.
Friend,
Yes.
What your name?
My name is Garm.
Garm.
Garm Andruil.
Garm. So Garm. When I say Garm, does
Yorick kind of... He tries to. He immediately just shifts, and Garm's eyes dart to him, and then back to you.
So Garm, how devoted are you to this? Wait, that's way too much words. How much care, visions you kill for stop visions?
I don't wish for the visions to stop. I embrace them.
No stop vision. Stop. Door. Because visions.
He takes a second to process what you're saying, but his eyes go back to Yorick one more time. Are you trying to say if I would spill blood?
Yes.
You know, I asked myself that, too, when I first got these visions. And I'm so unsure of what I'm willing to do. Is the work really that important? What lengths I'm willing to go to ensure the Queen's will? You're a man of faith as well, right?
Yes.
Have you shed blood for the Queen? If dear?
I shed blood not for Iftir. I shed blood for revenge.
Revenge brings no solace, my friend. There will be no...
Revenge stop bad people do bad again.
You are only perpetuating a cycle of violence. But I can understand where your feelings are coming from. The orc just kind of standing off to the side, a little even more uncomfortable. So what he say?
He's saying that he's struggled with that question before of whether or not he'd be willing to kill in order to stop these visions. He's almost... Can I roll insight on...
Garm?
Yeah, the...
Yeah, I'll give you one more. This time with disadvantage as you have difficulty before.
Oh my
I see it from
God.
over here.
At least it's not a... Well... 9 and a 22.
Again, you're in translator mode right now. So you almost forget the idea that you're trying to pick up on his subtle mannerisms and body language. So you pick up on very few details, but he does seem genuinely like distraught and torn.
Okay. He's He's asking me if I've killed for who I believe in, and I told him that I've killed for revenge, but not for her, and he was very disturbed by that idea, and was talking about violence, continuing violence, and he seemed against it.
Well, I have to agree with him there, but... Darren.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way back into the chamber as...
Right here, I want to start, because I hear their voices right here. I want to start looking. Is this little outlet of stone more than a foot thick? This little wall right here?
I'd say at its thinnest point, probably. You could probably get a good thick, or like maybe 3/4 of an inch wall.
At the 3/4 of an inch wall, I can start detecting what he
Right.
has. So I'll take a second to look through the wall.
Yeah.
To detect it, get a good feel of what he has on him, and then drop it as I turn around.
All right. In that brief moment, you get a glyph of this. Your visual sight, peering through this stone wall, is of a staff-like line of magical aura, reading of evocation magic.
Okay.
Nothing else really catches your eye in that direction.
No scrolls,
Mm-mm.
no potions, no
Nothing. He seems to be holding just that staff.
no magical effects on him, like a scrying, a mage
Nope.
armor. Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. And it's evocation.
Yes.
Okay. I'll drop the detect magic as I'm turning the corner, and I'll go. Sorry.
Would that detect magic go through to where he was hiding behind the wall over there?
No, there would have been
10,
too many
15,
stones
25, 30.
because it's already. It's
Well,
already.
this wall's broken down.
Correct.
It was right here. This would have been right at the edge. 30.
All right. No, there's no magical reading there either.
Okay. And I have one more wall of cover right here.
All right.
I'm gonna glance.
Hey, the microphone can't hear you over there.
Sorry. I have one more wall of cover right here before he can see me.
Yeah.
I glance over there. Does that weird wall look different magically?
No. And you have tried this before. You have detected magic in this room before, and I don't. You haven't.
No, it was through Johnson.
Oh,
Blind
okay.
sight.
Never mind then. That's a good question. I don't believe you would get any magical aura from it. The stone is not magical, so no, you.
Okay. All right, I'll drop it and turn around and be like, sorry.
And you see him kind of not jolt, but kind of quickly become aware of your presence once again.
I'll go and light pick a leggy. So, what's the plan?
York, you want to fill him in while I kind of distract our friend over here for a little bit?
Of course.
And
Darren,
don't-
why don't you come with me?
All right.
And he's going to take you into the middle of the chamber. Right about there. You see, do you remember that letter we found?
Yeah.
The name of the person who took Doar.
Yeah.
Well, it seems this individual has the same name.
Oh, that's not good.
We have tried questioning him about what lengths he would go to ensure this prophecy he has gotten is not fulfilled. We have asked him if he would shed blood, but he did not give straight answer.
Yeah, I could have guessed that one. What about the people upstairs?
He said as far as he knows, they are alive.
Don't believe that one at all. Well, okay. hold on. I'll speak a little bit. Hey, Jed.
Yeah, what's up?
Let him know that we're very worn and tired. And if we can take a quick little rest down here and then head off.
Okay. Anyway, so I was saying about my big Boris. He's up there grounding in the garden. Is that okay?
I'm surprised you managed to tame such a wild animal.
I've got away with the animals.
Then perhaps you are a student of the great Queen of Deer.
Anyways, my friend Darren over there, he wouldn't know us sit, breathe, and rest. Hour, 2 hour, then go.
Yes, I would have to apologize for that. I wasn't sure of what your intent was. And no one has come down here. So I figured there was someone sent to stop me. If you wish to rest, then very well. I will be on my way then.
Where?
Wherever the Queen takes me. Wherever I need to go, she will show me.
You leave. I look around, like just around. You leave cave.
Perhaps. Like I said, I do feel safe here. Underground. I don't know yet. But I feel our time together has come to an end. And I do intend to keep my promise. I will give you any information I come across.
How you find us?
You said you're from Omenshire, are you not?
Me, no.
Oh,
Friends live Openshire.
then perhaps I can find them. And do what I can to communicate with them. Perhaps I'll run into you. I don't know.
Last question. Why poisonous plants?
You're talking about our collection upstairs, correct?
Yes.
Well, about a year ago, Doar got the idea to spread our markets, our marketability. We were simply farmers for a while, but that was not bringing in enough. So we decided to use our skills as botanists and herbalists for other means. We sold medicinal products, but as well as apothecarian creations. We tried to keep tabs on who bought our wares, but sometimes names are a little tricky. This is where I started to grow suspicious of Doar. It was his idea. I was a fool to trust him. I'm sorry.
You have herbs and medicine now?
That good.
No. I made my way down here in a bit of a rush. And haven't really found the strength to make my way back. But I think now I'm ready.
You have poison now?
Oh, no. I don't carry anything but my gift. And he gestures to the staff.
Gift from Queen of Land?
No, this was a gift from my mother before she passed.
Oh shit. Alright. You travel safe.
And you as well. Jet, was it?
Yes.
Give your friends my farewell for me. And perhaps someday I'll even learn the common folks' tongue. Be able to do it myself, but we'll see. And he kind of pats you on the shoulder and clutches it as strong as he can. I'm glad I met you, a cousin in faith. It just proves the Queen watches over us. Both the queens. And he starts making his way out.
I'm gonna be like, hey. Tell him there's danger up in the monastery, and if he waits for us to rest, we can help him get out of there.
Friends say, church, not safe. We help stay safe if wait for rest.
Oh, that's quite fine. I don't really intend to go back up there just yet. I think I'll explore these caves a bit more. See what I can find. Perhaps I can make this my new home. And continue my work from down here. Thank you for your generosity. And I wish you all safe travel. And he again turns to leave.
He says he's not going back up to the church, to the monastery. He's staying in the caves.
Great. So we're resting?
Sure.
I trust him enough to sleep here if y'all are comfortable with that.
I don't trust him, but yeah.
I don't trust him. I trust him enough not to kill us in our sleep.
No, I don't. But okay.
Would now be a good time to bring up the fact that the favorite enemy I picked was humanoids, and I get to pick 2 humanoids, and I chose humans and elves, and that's why I know Elvish.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
So as he's wandering off, I would like to keep a very keen eye on where he goes and listen for where I think he is like heading and all of that.
Sure. You have advantage on this, correct?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll perception.
There's a 20. Can I just nudge that just 1 over to get that? Oh, dang it.
Sorry, buddy.
But oh, what? I was thinking of that character we played the other day, where my perception was plus 12. This is plus 4, so that'll be a 12.
12. You hear the sound of footsteps echoing further and further away, but nothing else.
Okay.
So you all begin to rest?
First, I'm going to put up an alarm
Okay.
right there, and then we'll go to rest.
All right, you put an alarm in the hallway leading into this chamber, and you all rest.
Are you planning on doing a short rest?
You just said we could sleep here.
Yeah, but you sounded like you weren't.
I
down
just
with
put
that.
an 8-hour spell up. That's going to
Okay.
let me know if anybody but us passes through there.
You also want to hit up that odd spot of.
Not right now, no. We can afterwards.
Oh. Okay.
After we rest.
I would still recommend just taking shifts. Stay
Yeah,
out.
no, that's fine.
All right. Y'all go ahead and take a rest. I'll take first watch.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
All right. So, you all take a long rest.
Do you want me to roll once for perception for normal things and twice for perception for elves?
This will be. You've already rolled for him, I think. So, just go ahead and roll a general perception check.
That's all up in the shithole.
No, it landed up.
No, it was cocked.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
All right.
That'll be a 19.
All right. You listen in. Nothing. Silence. All throughout your watch. Not even the breeze of air. And your watch comes to an end.
I'll go wake up Darren.
Hey, what's up?
I'm going to doze off.
Yeah, I'll look out for a second.
Wait, there's a breeze in the cave?
No.
It's 13.
13. Again, nothing. Just quiet.
I don't trust it.
If there's nothing you'd like to do, your watch comes to an end.
Oh yeah, I was gonna talk
Okay.
to good old Bahamut. What's his name?
Bahamut.
Bahamut. How do you learn that? To Bahamut.
Bah.
Bahamut. Bahamut. I don't trust him. And there's a lot of God talk being thrown around now, and you're supposed to be ever present. Well, if you have the ability to show me the way of what to do, hey, now would be a great time.
I can show you the way.
Oh shit! What was that? And then I'll sit there and wake up Yorick and go to bed and let him take the next watch.
And he does. You all feel yourselves naturally come to. And Yorick kind of nods at everyone who wakes up.
Morning.
Is it? It's hard to tell down here.
Peripheral morning.
Yes.
Yeah. I would How'd it go?
Nothing, just quietness, which is not always good.
No, not at all.
Everyone give me a perception check.
Oh, no.
Do you want an advantage one too?
No, this isn't related.
This is 6.
14.
14?
We
Both?
took a long rest, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
You all long rested.
I'm going to need you to say those words from now on so I know I can click it.
York and Jed both hear what sounds like not grinding stone, but a slight rumble coming in the direction of the discolored wall.
Oh, snap.
Oh, shit.
Oh, and we got music.
I don't think you found my poo.
He's on to us.
It's on to us. Didn't see any poo. Why is he just staring at us?
So,
I'm a...
can I go up to the wall and kind of press the ear to it
Mm-hmm.
and get a better feel for what I'm hearing or feeling? Or
Yes. In fact, give me another perception check with advantage.
I'm gonna come over here in this little outcropping hole.
Okay.
That's an 18. Nice.
22.
22, you hear that same rumbling.
Same rumbling from before.
Yeah. This time stronger, but you feel the vibrations, but the sound seems dulled a bit.
I think that same rock kind of vibration sound we had before is coming from this wall.
Yeah, that's not good.
I want to go up that path to see if I can figure out where that slippery fellow went before we just break in.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go see if I can track him.
All right. Give me a survival check with advantage.
13 over here.
We'll take that 13 for survival.
Yeah.
17.
You find tracks leading you to the bridge you once traversed,
Okay.
and they stop there.
At the edge of the bridge,
Mm-hmm.
looking down,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no nothing to climb around the bridge or anything.
No?
So looking down, do I see anything?
Give me a perception check.
I will drop a light rock down there
All right.
to help him out.
20, soft 20.
Top 20. Oh, rock falls. And you hear a splash.
Thanks, Marcus.
I like mine better.
And you see a small pool of water down about 80 feet. But you didn't spot anything that could be used to make your way down there safely. It all seemed like naturally cut stone.
When it splashed, did it kind of splash and hit like it was like an inch thick or so, or did it splash like it fell down water?
It splashed, and you see the light actually carry a lot further than you would imagine. You can tell the water's somewhat clear, not very diffused with sediment or any buildup, and it falls for a good 2 seconds, and then boop, and you see it there.
As it falls, does it fall straight down, or does it move in a direction like that water is kind of...
It does
moving?
move in a slight direction from where you're standing to the right. A small
Okay.
current of some sort, or at least strong enough to move a rock slightly.
Okay. I'm gonna go kind of to the foot of that bridge, and can you do that light thing on this arrow?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna shoot it off the direction the river is flowing, and see what it lights up.
All right.
Kind of what's down there.
As you shoot it, you see there is a gradual curve. This chasm seems to go for about 50 feet, and then there's a gradual veer downward where your arrow crashes against the wall. But nothing really catches your attention. Nothing noteworthy. It all seems like a natural chamber and underground cavern of some sort.
Okay. And does the bridge look like it was used at all?
Give me an investigation check.
Did we break part of it?
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
Across? Like most of it?
Yeah, the planks were
All
kind
of
of
it.
shattered by Yorick.
Okay. You said investigation?
Yeah.
With advantage?
No, this is pertaining to the bridge itself.
That's a 4 plus a 0.
You can't really tell. It seems as worn as it was before.
A rope is rope.
Yep. Could have told you that one. So, we can either cross this bridge the same way we crossed it earlier, get on out of here, and go let the authorities in Almondshire know what's happening, or we can go face whatever's coming through that wall.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of believing in authorities. I'm going
Alright.
to look.
Yorick just kind of snickers.
I'm going to point back the direction we just came from, back to that chamber, and kind of mime punching and mime like the wall breaking.
Yorick
and then
nods.
Kind of the eyes, point at my eyes, look around, but I don't want to say any of this out loud.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Makes sense.
And then I'll put a finger up to my mouth to. What the hell? We're about to go break a wall. Let's just go back there.
Or we can wait for it to break the wall. Surprise it.
Does it sound like it would be breaking the wall?
So what you heard was an initial rumble that sounded faint, but loud enough to be carried throughout this somewhat large chamber. And then once you got closer to it, you still felt a vibration, but the sound was dulled, also almost as if it was further away. So not moving towards you.
Oh shit, man, if this is like a Howl's Moving Castle kind of thing, and we're booking it. George, don't make that face.
I'm literally not making a face.
By not making a face, you're making a face.
My poker face.
She like me, little nobody.
So what are you all doing?
Fuck it, let's go break a wall.
All right.
I'm ready.
We travel back.
Okay.
So keeping a close eye out for anything. Actually, when we're at the bridge, do I hear that grinding at all?
You do not.
Okay. We get back to the wall
You do?
and start Hulk smashing
And Hulk fire.
and Hulk firing.
All right. I'd say it probably takes you a good minute or so. There's no need to roll damage.
I rolled a 2 strength.
But something you notice is as you break through, you expect it to be as thin as the wall was when you initially broke through, the same discolored piece. But it seems there's some sort of layering. As if another one has been put behind it.
Of course.
And you break through again. and you find another lair.
I bet he's on this side. He's trying to hide away from us. Maybe he swam over here while we were sleeping.
Give me another perception check.
I don't like that. 14.
It's a big fat nope, sir.
With advantage?
No, this isn't pertaining to elf again.
What about a human?
'Cause
His
Darren.
favorite enemies are human and elves.
You hear what sounds like a groan of pain. Muffled through the stone.
Do this.
What is that?
You can
Listeners
stop.
can't hear it.
Oh, I'll put up my fist as in stop.
Oh, cool.
I will throw something at you.
Throw it.
I did. I have another one ready.
Well, I got the one you just threw at me.
So, you hear this.
Yeah.
You tell them to stop. They do. What are you doing?
Did y'all hear that?
No. What?
No.
There was a groaning of pain as we were busting through this wall.
Then we must hurry.
Like
Hi.
sharp pain or like dull pain?
Hard to tell.
Hard to tell. All right, let's pick up the pace. Start going after.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. We'll start going faster.
You all break through,
What do we
and
see?
you see a pathway leading for about 20 feet. Leading to you don't know where.
I stick my Johnson in the hole.
Okay.
I wasn't ready for that time. I wasn't ready for your Johnson in that hole.
It's like a hot dog in the hallway, man. What do I see through my Johnson?
How far do you make him go?
To the end of the hallway. Kind of just like look around in there.
You see what looks like some sort of intersection and presumably the other side of the pool you guys had seen. This seems to have some sort of cascading stone descent leading upward.
Do I see anybody?
You do not. But you do see another pathway to your left.
I might have them start going down that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying all this out loud to these two fucktarts. Oop, knocked him over.
Hey, what'd you call me?
Fucktwat. Oh. And I'll start putting my Johnson in this other hole.
Mm-hmm.
What do I see?
Going to the left.
All right.
Cars to the left a little bit.
What's Johnson's AC?
Really high. Let me pull that up real
You
quick.
sure about that?
Yes.
I rolled an 18, so
I'm telling you, it's really high. It's 14. But would I not have seen anything or sensed it with my blind sight?
does blindsight go around walls?
I don't use my. He doesn't use his sight to sense and perceive. So I would assume so. Like the taste in the air, the pressure of like the air. Because if I would have sent something through him, I would not have.
So
Before I went to this one, if I would have sent something over here or over here, I would not have brought him.
no,
that
he
way.
makes it to the open,
Okay.
and then almost as if something was hidden,
Hidden how?
hiding
From sight.
from
From-
whatever may be coming in.
From sight. I don't need to rely on sight.
Correct.
From existing?
Like coming out of a portal, like an aether step.
No.
Okay. Then
like
I
from
would,
around the corner.
then I would still be able to sense him.
Fair enough.
So right here, what do I sense?
You sense a humanoidish figure. And then your senses.
Also, that would have been a stealth check of.
Too late now.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't. Okay. But as I sensed him, I would not have kept going forward. I would have brought him back. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, blind sight still perceives things that are invisible behind
It's not
walls.
invisible. But I don't know about behind walls.
Dude. Or through thick clouds or fog.
Through fog and cloud, yes, but
Around
solid
walls,
stone,
yes.
I don't think so.
That's why assassins don't get sneak attack on dragons if they're within their blind sight. Because they don't need to rely on sight to perceive them. I'm not letting my Johnson get cut. He does not get pierced. I'm not that weird.
There will be no ladder.
Johnson takes 7 points of damage.
Damn, Johnson's dead.
And now you're dead.
Okay, well, he's not on this realm.
And you feel your senses.
What did I see?
You perceived he didn't see anything.
Blind
He
sight,
sensed-
What did I sense?
Hey, I can't hear you in the microphone up
Sorry.
here.
You sense a humanoid of medium size
Okay.
and
With
some sort of long, perhaps a staff.
Does it? You keep your Johnson out all the time, right?
yes.
Did it taste like the smell of Johnson Grum?
Grum.
I'd say he's been familiar with him, so yeah.
Okay, so let's also. I'm gonna argue this. I stop him here, and I don't have time to react from him running around, but I can sense him.
You stop him at the opening.
That's what I said. Like, if I can sense him over here, I'm stopping him right here.
You don't sense him there.
You
Okay, and right here.
I'm with George on, like, you can't sense him right here, but right here, like, I feel like your 10 feet would be.
Okay, so still, he has to come around the wall to hit me, and I can instantaneously poof him out.
Give me a perception check for
Say it.
Johnson.
Say it. Your Johnson. That would be a 10. Oh, yeah, 10.
It seems Johnson was not able to perceive this creature.
Okay.
So, you feel your senses return to yourself. You understand the creature that attacked Johnson was perhaps Garm.
Arms down there. You just smack my Johnson.
Is your Johnson okay?
No, it's gone.
Johnson's gone?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain right now.
Sure, I would hate to lose a Johnson like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go kill this fucker.
Okay, I'm right behind you.
Go, actually, you go in front.
Alright, I'm right in front of you. Are we being quiet?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So give me stealth checks.
$19.
Sir, were you rolling a d12 for your stealth check?
That's
No, that's his.
Sir, were you rolling a d12 for your perception
I
check?
don't know why they fell. Sorry. So Yorick rolls a natural one.
Obviously, in his heavy armor. As he's starting to walk him, and tell him to wait. You're too loud.
That's a 21 for me.
And a 19 for me.
That's a 21 for me.
All right.
I'm 21 sneakies.
I'm 21 sneakies.
George is rolling some more stuff. That's 35
You all
damage.
make your way into this small 5-foot space leading.
Making my way down the small 5-foot space.
So you guys just go all the way that way?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Keep going. As far as you would like to go.
Perceiving while we're sneaking.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a perception check.
No. 14.
18.
Okay. You all hear what sounds like muffled groaning. Moving what seems farther away. And you hear shuffling.
So we're going at about 15 feet.
Mm-hmm. Perception
Around.
check.
It's not the same.
Is it?
Yorick is behind you.
No, I told him to stay because he was too loud.
Yeah, you're not his mom. Keep going.
Like right behind us.
So he's just not going to listen to the party?
To you.
Okay.
And besides, he already rolled. So, you being the first Jed, you see what looks like Garm holding a wrapped individual with a sack over his head. But you can see
Where at?
over here,
So
individual wrapped in Garm against the wall, almost.
Right there. Okay.
And you see him frantically pulling this figure. And before you, in this general direction against the wall, you see what looks like some sort of table, but it's got a protrusion of stone, a stone slab with this protrusion. I'm on this in the center of it with fresh blood, it seems. You see 4 more protrusions, larger, almost like stalagmites, also with fresh blood, in a like a 5-sided, not 5-sided die, but a 5-figure dice, where there's 2 pikes on top, 1 in the center, and then 2 pikes on the bottom.
oh yeah.
Like that, in that formation.
Kind of like a flayed man.
Yes. And you see the size of the formation. It's relatively the size of a person, from arm length to feet length. And you see a pathway this way of open earth.
Does he have blood on him? Does Garm have blood? Or does the individual have blood?
This wrapped individual with a sack over his head has what looks like fresh wounds. And Garm immediately turns to you. I ask for you all not to interfere with my work.
Is this in common?
No. He turns to Jed. I tried to do what I could.
The instant he looks any type of aggressive, I'm going to throw something at him.
He drops this figure, raises his hands, and he starts walking backwards.
Scorching Ray.
I was gonna say, as soon as I see him, would we not roll initiative?
If you wanted to attack, yes.
Because I would, the second I see him, run to him and attack him.
Okay. Yeah, let's roll initiative.
I mean, it's alright.
You're all right.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Everything.
Of course.
Be alright. Initiative.
Every little thing is gonna be all right.
Ooh. That was one heck of a pop. A neck pop. While George is setting up for combat.
So, anyone roll higher than a 20?
I got a 20.
A
soft
20?
yeah.
Okay. Jed, what did you get?
15?
15. Okay. All right. So on the initiative, Garm throws his hands up and starts making his way back.
We don't have enough back for that.
True.
Does it go straight back?
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay.
And you
Does
see,
it curve straight to the left like that?
we'll
Go.
say for the convenience, yes, it does.
Damn it.
So he leaves your sight, but before he does, as he gets to the other side of this opening, you see him clutch his staff as he raises his hand, and you see
No, you said his hands were empty. You said he drops with empty hands and starts walking backwards.
right. Well, he reaches for his staff,
Okay.
grabs it, raises his hand. You see the staff runes light up as a stone wall rises and blocks the passage between you and him. And that's all he does. Darren,
Yeah.
what do you do?
30 feet towards the
25?
30.
We didn't say towards what?
Oh, sorry, towards the wall.
Okay.
And I'll throw a firebolt at it. Damage.
Yes.
That'll be 11.
11. You get a solid hit. You see a crack
Yep.
start to form.
Help. And I'll look down. How bad does this guy look?
Give me a medicine check.
It's 11 plus 2, so 13.
13.
Yeah.
He seems worse for wear. He seems heavily injured. But
Not
still
like
alive.
Okay, good.
Jed.
I'm going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How do I end up in the same space as you?
I don't know. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yep.
Go the other way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right there.
All right, we've got this motherfucker flanked.
I'll just burning hands him straight to the ground.
I'll go ahead and use my action to take the hood off this little hooded fella.
All right. You see a somewhat aged elven figure.
Okay. And then I'll say, I'll look for recognition as I say, Doar Finskin.
He seems almost out of consciousness. But as you say the name, the head shifts slowly in your direction. Eyes bloodshot, bruised. His head has fresh blood on it.
I shove a good berry in his mouth.
Nice.
Oh, that would be an action. Never mind. I wait till my next turn
Sorry.
to shove a good berry in his mouth.
Alrighty. At this moment,
What does York do?
well, it's not York's turn yet.
Oh, shit.
In the distance, you hear something wading through the water.
Oh, fuck.
As I went down to the river to pray, sat me in a gut that
Good old ways
You hear distant footsteps.
How far does it move?
And you see.
See.
Keep going.
50, 55, 60.
Yorick yells out.
Ah!
Let's see if he recognizes what this creature is.
I'm so fucked.
It's a creature.
We've got company! And that's where we're going to pick up next time.
Ah, shit,
On
dick.
Out of
Wait,
Character.
before we do that, what accent was that?
We've got company!
Get to the chopper. Ah,
So this one ran a little long, but
Sorry, guys.
that's all right. Thank you for listening all the way through.
Thank you for listening to me talk about my poo and my Johnson.
Thank you for putting up with my broken Elvish.
Hopefully, we never have to again.
Oh, we will. I plan on it.
Damn it. I don't like you.
The end.
Bye.
We'll catch you all next time on the next episode of the Out of Character Adventure Podcast.